honestly, if I try to hit the Hydra, he's just gonna laugh at me. He's gonna laugh at me, spit on me, and I'm gonna be dead. What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing well. So today we got a pretty big improvement in the account. We got our fourth 6-star. He's not level 60 just yet. I have been running him through Minotaur to hopefully finish out his Masteries. We have quite a bit of energy from CVC, so I've been utilizing that to go ahead and run through Minotaur. And like I said, we're getting pretty close to finishing the Masteries. I did finish the Masteries on Rector Draft, so I do have War Master now. So it should have a nice little bump in damage. But before we get into the video, I want to ask you guys something. So me and my wife have been watching Book of Boba Fett. We watched Mandalorian when it came out. We just finished Book of Boba Fett. I believe this was the season finale, basically. So we're waiting around until the next Boba Fett, Obi-Wan, whatever's coming out next, okay? So I want to ask you guys, if any of you all are Star Wars fans or know much about Star Wars. To be honest, I haven't watched too much outside of those most recent ones, but let me know, what should me and my wife watch? We got a little bit of extra time being in our house now at nighttime when the boys go to sleep. So what series, if it's on Disney Plus, that works out great. But what series should we start up? I've seen Bad Batch advertised like on the front page of Disney Plus. Maybe it's good. I don't know. I figured some of you guys are Star Wars fans, hopefully. So maybe you guys have better insight than I do, but we've been enjoying that. We usually watch like one episode a night if we have time. Depends on what time the boys go to sleep. But Finchy is our brand new 6-star champion, okay? So let's talk about why I decided to 6-star him. First off, before we do that though, the book requirements for this dude, oh, disgusting. So he does need these books. Like, he needs these pretty badly, to be honest. But the thing is, like on this one, we need 5 books to get this book down. I really want this to be booked down. This ability right here is also what I would love to get booked down. 4-turn cooldown goes down to a 2-turn cooldown. That's absolutely insane for things like Fire Knight, for anywhere the turn meter can actually be reduced. Ice Golem, areas like that, so good. Now on Dragon, that's not a big deal. Dragon was my focus for this guy. So when I was deciding on who to 6-star next, there's a few things that run through my mind, okay? I want to get to Dragon Stage 20 as soon as possible. Dragon Stage 20 is where you really start getting big gear upgrades. Dragon Stage 16 has brought some good gear upgrades, but Dragon Stage 20, you're being efficient, you're farming 5 to 6-star pieces of gear, and you can really start sinking some energy in there and getting some good progress made. And I really needed a poison champion. I have Grave Chill Killer down here. She could be a poisoner, but she's not bad. Don't get me wrong, she's definitely not bad, but I wanted somebody a little bit better. I want somebody a little next level, and Finchy fits Dragon. He also does Faction Wars very, very well, at least for the first few stages. I'm sure he can even do the early boss stages, so he does Faction Wars. I don't know if Frozen Banshee, I don't know if Grave Chill Killer can do the Faction War stages by herself, at least those early stages. 8 hours and 21 minutes, I can test Finchy in that stage of Faction Wars. I want to get some more pieces for the Forge. He also is hopefully going to be very, very, very good in the clan boss. We're going to test it out. I haven't ran anything yet with him. I got his Masteries mostly done. We got Giant Slayer down here, with which when I put Lifesteal gear on him, it's going to be so good. So the reason why I went Giant Slayer on Finchy is because of his abilities hitting 3 times. Each one of them 3 times, except for the last one, it's 2 times. So hopefully that works out pretty well. I'm going to throw some Lifesteal gear on him. So with you guys here, let's go ahead and look through the Lifesteal gear. Also, we have these 2 Revenge accessories, guys. I talk about it all the time. These Revenge accessories are so good. And I got lucky and got an extra one. So another one right here. I just now actually noticed this today. I guess I bought some yesterday, but 5-star and a 6-star, it's not ideal. And actually, this is pretty good because I'm not trying to gear him for 100% crit rate. All I care about is him landing his debuff. So fast, defense, HP percentage stats wherever possible. And actually, honestly, flat defense is fine where he's at. Let's actually get some more levels on him, because a little bit more leveling is going to help him out overall. We'll go down here. I don't think I have enough to get him fully leveled up. We'll do, well, there's really no reason not to do this. I mean, we get plenty of potions. We'll go ahead and take him up to level 52. So we got a little nice boost there. We'll go ahead and use a little bit of extra, like, not so efficient stuff. Get him a little bit of a bump. It looks like his defense is kind of low, and it's going to be. I kind of expected that. But with Lifesteal gear, he should survive pretty well. I'm sorry, guys. Hopefully you're not hearing that beeping in the background. We have our dryer going, and it decides that the best time to finish up the load is in the middle of my recording. I guess I should have shut it off, but hopefully I cut that out, and hopefully you guys didn't hear it. But here we go. Let's go ahead and put some Lifesteal gear on him. Let's walk through this, and then we're going to test him out in a few different areas. I'm going to do the clan boss run, but we're going to do it probably cut it halfway through because it's going to take a while. But we want accuracy, we want HP percentage, we want defense percentage, we want speed. I tried looking through this gear earlier, and we're going to be a little bit slow, I believe. I wish I had a banner with some speed on it, but obviously we're not doing far on spider, so we got to take what we can get, right? This chest plate I got is actually pretty good. It's got a double roll speed. It's flat defense, but it's honestly not that bad. I kind of wish I'm considering going and farming some of the lifesteal stage in brutal just to pick up some decent boots or something along those lines. But I have to see, or some gloves, some HP percentage or defense percent gloves. Right now we have crit rate, which is not terrible, but it's really not what I want. So I'm probably going to do that, work on getting a little boost there. We do have pretty good accuracy overall. The dryer just went off again. Okay, so 19 plus 1 speed, not actually too bad. We have the lifesteal set plus a perception set. The speed's not bad. The HP, we take a little bit of a hit there. I don't like that. I really want HP percentage or defense percent gloves there, to be honest. 180 speed, not bad. The defense, 1,000, take a hit there as well. So it's not looking perfect. This shield can get taken to 16. That would be a nice little boost. I may take this to 16 right now. We don't have an artifact enhancement event going on just yet. If we did, I have no silver either. So we're going to have to just do what we can with what we have. I will probably go in the campaign and just farm enough until I get some 4-star, 5-star preferably lifesteal gloves. But if we can progress through Dragon with what we have, I'll just leave it as it is. Because we do have Rector Draft. Now, Dragon Stage 17, I haven't done it before, obviously, because it's not complete. So let's see what we can do here. This team's pretty decent. We could throw Shatterbones in for some turn meter reduction, but he's not going to do anything when we actually get to the Dragon. So let's try Dragon Stage 17. I haven't tried it yet. Hopefully we do finish this. Hopefully we complete it. We are strong affinity here, so that is nice. As long as Finchy makes it to the Dragon, he should be able to work it down enough to be perfectly fine. I'm hoping the lifesteal gear on him, which should give him enough survivability to do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut to the Dragon, assuming we make it through the waves, and let's see what kind of work he does when we get to the Dragon. All right, so a long 4.5 minutes later, we just now appeared to the Dragon boss stage. Right, we got 2 poisons already applied. I absolutely love that. Now, this is going to be a big issue on the Spirit Affinity when he's weak hitting. Not getting those poisons applied is definitely going to hurt, but having 4 champions actually now who have Giant Slayer and or War Master hitting on the boss could be pretty good. Now, granted, Shield Guard is weak affinity. He actually died a few times throughout the waves, but I'm hoping that the poisons mixed with the War Masters from Rector Drath, War Master from Elhain, and Shield Guard, as well as the Giant Slayer procs from Finchy, hopefully gives us enough stuff to actually work through this Dragon. Now, stage 20, I really need to transition to some decreased defense on the waves. I have Thylesia, who's very, very good. Stage 20, she's going to be great because she's Force Affinity. I have so many Force Affinity champions. The issue is that I'm nervous about straying away from Apothecary because of his increased speed. I'm nervous about getting away from Rector Drath because I need the reses, or at least I feel like I do. So that leaves Elhain or Shield Guard to be kind of taken out of the team and replacing Thylesia. And I'm thinking Shield Guard's going to get cut. The reason why I say that is because stage 20, now once we get to stage 20 that is, stage 20 is going to be Magic Affinity. So Magic Affinity, Shield Guard's going to be weak hitting. And other than the waves, he's not really going to bring much, right? He has good AoE damage, but I think Thylesia is going to be much, much better overall. AoE decreased defense, debuff extensions on the boss. So I do believe Thylesia is going to be a much better option than Shield Guard will be progressing through Dragon 20. Now, the most difficult stage is going to be Dragon 19. We're just going to do stage 17 right now for this video. I'll probably try to progress more on stream later on, which, speaking of, I will be streaming. My goal schedule is going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 12 p.m. to about 3 p.m. Eastern time. So if you guys are interested in stopping by, feel free, twitch.tv/Tyrauku. We'll be doing some account help, some free-to-play progression, some main account work, CVC today. So we got quite a bit of grinding to do over there today. But this looks like it's going down pretty easily. We've got some decent amount of poisons applied. This decreased attack is so good from Rector Drath. But stage 19, I think, is going to be an issue. It's going to be an RNG fest, if nothing else, because if we're landing a ton of weak hits on the Dragon, it's going to take forever. If we're not landing those weak hits, it could go pretty quickly. Unfortunately, our only Magic Affinity champions are Apothecary and Elhain. Neither one of them are going to bring amazing stuff as far as damage to the Dragon. Apothecary, obviously, the speed boost is going to be great, but Elhain doesn't really bring that much extra. Honestly, her, other than the wave control, not really doing a ton. So eventually, I imagine Elhain's going to work her way out unless I can get her to be hitting very, very hard. She has neutral affinity on stage 20, so that is what it is. Definitely not bad. Much better being neutral than negative, right? But we did do it. We did it in 7 minutes and 10 seconds. That takes forever, but hey, we got some 4-star pair of speed boots with crit rate on it. Probably never going to use these. Probably end up selling them, but we'll keep them for now. We could double roll crit rate. So stage 17, I couldn't do it before, but now we can do it with Finchy. I imagine he put out some good damage. I completely skipped that screen, so hopefully you guys seen that. Maybe I'll pop up the damage around here somewhere so we can see that. The next thing I want to test out real quick is the clan boss. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to jump into a clan boss battle. We're going to skip towards the end of the clan boss battle, see how much damage we put up. Basically, what I've been doing is I've been doing hard I've been doing 2 keys on hard. Yesterday, I think my best key was like 7.5 million damage. That was before Rector Draft, and that was before Finchy got to take into 6-star. Rector Draft didn't have her Masteries fully done, so I'm hoping this is going to be Force Affinity, so we're going to be mostly neutral, a little bit weak though, and strong. So this is just going to be a nice little mix. So I'm going to start this match. Let's see what happens. We'll fast forward it into the point where it's towards the end of the match, see how much damage is going out, and then do a little recap of who all's doing what amount of damage. So I'll catch you guys closer to the end of the clan boss run. All right, guys, so we're coming up towards the end of the clan boss run. Perfect. Rector Draft actually rezzed Finchy there. I'm hoping we can push 10 million damage. That'd be pretty nice. If so, Finchy's kind of dying a little bit easy. I think if we get some HP percentage or defense percentage gloves on him, he's going to do a lot better. As you can see there, he just flopped. It's going to give him a little bit more survivability. Obviously, it's going to take away a little bit of his damage, but we're not really trying to push that much crit rate, crit damage, raw damage stats on him. At least I'm not that worried about it. It would be great if we could get him to that point, of course, but right now, I really just need him to apply those poisons, which is another big thing. He's not quite cycling around fast enough to get a lot of those poisons off. He needs a lower cooldown there. We got 9.18. So Finchy did 4 million. It's a lot of damage. So he did a ton of damage. Elhain was obviously getting a lot of weak hits. On Void Affinity, I think we may be able to get a 1-key team. Possibly. It's going to be very, very close, but Elhain would not get as many weak hits. Apothecary wouldn't be dying as often. Shield Guard, he'd be the same. Actually, he'd be a little bit weaker because he's not strong affinity. Strong affinity against force, which is what this was. And Rector Draft popped off with a decent amount of damage as well. So 9.18. We're really not far at all away from a 1-key hard clan boss. So then once we get to the 1-key hard clan boss, actually, if we had another key, I would do brutal right now. We don't have another key, unfortunately, but I do think that at this point, what is a 2-key brutal? Let me see. Finchy's also helping me out in 3v3 quite a bit because I can put him on a different team. So now I have a damage dealer, level 60, or rank 6, sorry. On my first, second, and third team, we have Finchy on the first, Shield Guard on the second, and Elhain on the third. So I can actually win 3 out of 3 most of the time because most people in the low-level bronze have just one-person defenses. So I can just farm enough to get the Drexar fragments, which is really all I'm worried about. Let's go down to Brutal real quick, check it out. So 21 million, we're going to need about 10 million, 11 million damage each key to get 2-key. But if we got a 3-key, I'd be fine with that. I would do 3-key Brutal if our clan starts moving into the Brutal stages. But right now, hopefully tomorrow, the next day, later on this week, hopefully we can start doing 1-key hard, 1-key normal, maybe 2-key brutal. That'd be pretty cool. It'd be a nice little spread of clan boss chests. Today, I actually got an ancient shard from an easy clan boss chest, which is pretty crazy. You don't get very many shards from those lower level clan boss. I feel like brutal is a stage where you start getting those good rewards. And I just now realized that I didn't hit Hydra at all on my main account. Like the week just reset and I didn't get my Hydra chest. Dag nabbit. I need to do that today. I need to do it at the beginning of the week and not wait till the end because I didn't use any of my keys there. And that was just a bad decision because now I'm missing out on all that sweet, not overpowered whatsoever stone skin gear that everybody loves to go against in the arena, right? Eventually we'll do some Hydra stuff on this account, but honestly, if I try to hit the Hydra, he's just gonna laugh at me. He's gonna laugh at me, spit on me, and I'm gonna be dead. All right, so I'm not gonna touch the Hydra just yet. Literally no reason. Well, actually, could I get 1.6 million damage? Maybe we do. Maybe we just take the laughing and spitting, jump in there anyways, get the low level chest, and get some stone skin gear because stone skin gear in low level arena, I mean, it's hilarious, right? I love it. I love throwing champions in stone skin gear, going against brand new players who've been playing for a few weeks, and then have my champions real slow and nobody can kill them. No, I don't like that at all. I think stone skin's a little bit, very, very annoying. I got my 1-person defense up now, hopefully gonna drop a little bit so I can invest some into the Great Hall. My Great Hall currently, I did get this up to level 4, crit damage for Shield Guard. I'll probably be adjusting it, but this is a mission that's coming up, so I just went ahead and got that to 4 since it was 3. I'm still deciding what I want to do. I do like Force Affinity accuracy because I got a lot of champions who are Force Affinity, right? I got a ton of Force Affinity champions. However, we're not having that much of an issue getting accuracy. I mean, Perception Gear makes accuracy pretty easy to get, to be honest. So I'm kind of straying away from accuracy. I'm thinking crit damage and things like that are going to be better. But we'll talk about that more later on. This is kind of just what it looks like right now. This is the path I'm going down. Kind of just following the missions. I'm hoping to get to gold 1 soon. Maybe a little while though. I got to get some other champions worked on. I would like to get Thylesia up though. Thylesia I think is going to be my next 60 because she brings a lot to the table. Decreased defense AoE, increased duration of all debuffs on enemies, which is very good on AoE ability, good against the clan boss everywhere. And then she has a debuff spread on her A1, but it only spreads if they have a hex on them, so that's not really that big of a deal. But still, solid damage dealing champion, good damage in the arena to assist my other damage dealers. Debuff spread, I think she's a very, very solid champion. So I'm going to get her to 50 before this champion training ends, and then hopefully get her 6-star the next chance I get. I think she'll be very, very good on my Dragon Stage 20 team. But guys, I'm going to work on progressing through Dragon over the next little bit of time. Probably going to spend 30 minutes trying to get through stage 18. But hey, if we got a 30-minute Dragon 20, doesn't really matter, does it? I can leave it on overnight and then get about 16 runs if I get 8 hours of sleep. So it sounds like a farming blast, I guess. I don't know, guys, but either way, thank you all for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed. I'll catch you all in the next one.